Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. Let's get into it. So the first card you have, Scorpio, is the benevolent bull, and it further says generosity, prosperity, kindness. Further says crescent horns, reflecting the moon. Your kind and giving nature, I would know. So bull is very giving. It's Taurus energy. It's about nurturing, giving, caring, stability, creating solid foundation. So right now, Scorpio, you might be in the energy of creating your solid foundations with this energy and strength of a bull. It's the inner strength, right? It's not like, if you look at the picture, this bull is so decorative. So there is a calm energy about it as well. So this is talking about your inner strength to keep going, to still be generous. Even you might be tired, you might be juggling a lot of things. But with that, with your kindness, you're also creating a solid structure, providing for people, and also feeling, and also heading towards prosperity. So you're creating things for yourself, stability for yourself and for other people. So I feel that not aggressiveness, not outward aggressive, but a very inner result, inner strength is required of you right now. So instead of like, for example, if you are at work, so instead of having those aggressive, actions or ideas at work, it's like, for example, if you are a business person or are working for a marketing industry, so you might be aggressive with your marketing goals and your approach and advertising and things like that. But here, this bull energy, this benevolent bull is asking you to use the power that you have instead to use the power that you have and also the resources that you have, whether it's time, energy, help, and any resources that you can use to instead mentor people to create their own small businesses or create smaller businesses in your domain, in your field, so that you can create that ecosystem of businesses for other people as well. So it's like just like the Red Cross or the paramedics and institutions that come together and provide aid and help and protection, especially when times are rough. That's the benevolent bull in action, right? It's a powerful force. It's protective. You feel safe. You feel cared for and stable. Even though there might be chaos around, but you still feel that somebody is there to look out for you. So that's the gentle, but it's an unshakable purpose that all these organizations have. Just like the reserve banks in each country, they are the benevolent bulls for the economies of those countries because they provide stability, they provide solid financial foundations right to countries so that countries' economy does not collapse and there is constant growth in the economy. Now with Mars and Libra, it's going to give you that boost of energy. And Venus is in Cancer, so Cancer is all about home, family, security. So I feel that you might be creating solid foundations within your family or within your community. You might be connecting people, or you might be making a community of your own, or you might be the liaison for people in your community. I also feel that you might be focusing on real estate or family trusts, more that lead to long-term security and abundance, right? So that's how long-term investment or the resources we can invest in a long-term secure way, rather than investing. Maybe you're doing that. Maybe you're investing into real estate or homes or something that, or financial portfolio that will grow, rather than investing into something which is risky and you don't know what's going to happen of it. For some of you, this could also be that your kindness, you're extending that to volunteering for communities or for companies that provide this kind of care and stability for those people that are in difficult situations, maybe food banks or charities and things like that. But I do feel that you're taking care of people, your loved ones, your family, and you're providing that, I'm getting the vibe of under my wings, that emotional cover, that support for the people that are your family, that are your near and dear ones. The next card you have, Scorpio, is overcoming obstacles, and it says you can overcome anything. And the picture, it shows rocks and a sword in a rock, small boulders in right in the path through the mountain. The path itself is difficult because it's on a mountain, on a steep mountain. And on top of that, there are swords and small boulders that are blocking your way. So I do feel that you might be trying to overcome some obstacles, Scorpio. And for you guys, your 8th house energy is all about transforming things, right? And to be strong enough, face challenges, head on, not to escape, not to run away, and to transform situations. It could be negative situations which are not aligning with you or that are difficult or new, and you can transform that, change it into something positive, fuel your growth with that. So, and you might be really strong right now. You have that determination to succeed, and you probably, with that determination, will definitely succeed. You will be able to overcome anything, and it all happens all the time. It's like, when you start startups and new companies, there's always a threat of bankruptcy, of the company closing. But the energy of this card is to not give up, to have a plan, to strategize, to research, to pull on all your resources, to be determined to cut through those obstacles, right? There's a sword which is cutting through the rock. It doesn't happen, but here it is shown. So with your mind, with your intellect, you will be able to overcome any challenge, and you will come out more strong and more successful on the other side, because see, 8th house energy is the phoenix energy, and it's like of death, of rebirth, right? That's the perfect energy of this card, which means that for you, Scorpios, any kind of setback is actually a powerful source of inspiration for you to transform your negative situations. There's a lot of leaders, in the world and in past, in hundreds of years, that have been through so many obstacles, whether it's political, whether it's cultural or community, whatever it is, they overcome anything and every challenge with that determination, that willpower that they have, whether it's civil rights movements or fighting for collective changes in the society, So to bring about those huge transformations, it takes a lot of courage. And I feel that, Scorpio, you're being called to overcome those obstacles, because it could be that you are, maybe it's in like something related to law, could be justice or something like that, where you're standing up against injustice. Maybe you seeing people that are victims of injustice and you're standing for them. Or it could be that there is some kind of a conflict, whether in your family or personal life, your community or your workplace, and you're trying to mediate, or you try to bring people together to have those conversations so that you can resolve those conflicts. So I do feel that there is something about overcoming challenges, but that the challenge is your emotional state of being, or your physical state of being, or your mental state of being. So any barrier that you're feeling in your life or any challenges, you can easily overcome that. For some of you, this could be an organizational change completely. There could be a lot of chaos. Now you're trying to design new process, new systems, methodically, right? So as to streamline things, to make it easier. And in today's world, it's all about efficiency, about making things smooth. So I do feel that now it could also be physical things that you're working on your body. Maybe a training. Maybe you're at the gym, you're training for for getting in shape, or for just training for an event or something like that. So maybe now you're strong enough to overcome those physical limitations that you thought you had for your own fitness and wellness journey. And I feel that Hunger Games is a perfect example of people like overcoming obstacles. So yeah, you can do it, Scorpio. Next, you have Scorpio is number 28, mindful wisdom, and it says create inner harmony. So there is something stirring up your emotion, Scorpio, and 8,000 energy is intense emotion. So I feel that the owl is known as a wise owl, right? And over here, number 28, so 2, 8, and 10 are coming to the prominent with this card. So I feel that, use your wisdom and apply that to any decision that you're making, any shots that you have to call, and make those decisions a from a place of balance, peace, and harmony within you. Not being passionate, because passion sometimes we kind of, become biased towards some opinion and things like that. So don't make decisions when your mind and emotions are chaotic. Calm your emotions down, center yourself, ground yourself, and then make those, your fixed water sign. So you are very intuitive. So use your intuition, logic, and wisdom to make the decisions. Don't be impulsive. Don't be too passionate. Don't come from a passionate space when you're trying to make decisions. So if you have a decision to make, if you have to respond to something, take a little bit pause, think things through, and then make the call. Because right now, your wisdom, something that you can tap into that you have, that has made your experiences of the past that have made you wiser, right? So be more strategic and with that, come and make the decisions from a space of peace, inner peace. And, a third eye, third eye is like the intuition or the pineal gland. That's actually known as the source of intuition, right? That's the inner wisdom where we channel all the inner wisdom. And anybody can actually activate their foresight and, by using spiritual practices, to see clearly, to cut through the illusions, to create that harmony in your life, in your heart, with the path that you choose for yourself and the decision that you make for yourself. So Dalai Lama is a spiritual leader that everybody knows about, and he's so mindful, and he does not cave into any political pressure, right? So he has that inner harmony, and he does not fall into any conflicts. Nothing impacts him on the external. So that kind of a peace, it's hard for each one of us to accomplish that kind of a peaceful inner peace, state of inner peace, but then we can always work towards it. So I do feel that this will help you to calm things down. If there is tension or conflicts around you, it'll help you to calm down, and it'll help people around you to calm down and to resolve things, resolve conflicts. I also feel that some of you might be actually creating that inner sanctuary. An inner sanctuary comes by creating a sacred or that Zen space on the outside in our house or where you work. Have the sanctuary items that create that peaceful environment. There's waterfalls, that you can have, like water fountains and things like that, to calm us down, to create that peaceful environment. So maybe you're working at your house, creating a Zen environment or a corner. But I feel that some of you could also be resolving conflicts amongst people, and you are trying to, provide ideas or solutions so that everybody comes to a, harmonious close, that conflict closes. For some of you, you could be actually working towards spiritual practices like meditation and to cultivate that inner peace. Or you could be guiding people in a group setting. You could also be channeling this energy to creative projects, cooking, or or maybe just creating art or reading books or decorating your house. So this could also be some of you could also be working on your own self, like personal development. You might be taking some classes so that you're able to, feel good about your health and well-being. So yeah, it's all about being in harmony, which reflects in the external environment. And the last card for today, Scorpio, you have is the Three of Cups. This is water energy. This is your energy over here. Now, if you see the picture, this is like, Arthurian background, right? The legends, Arthurian legends. And if you see, there are three knights over here, three friends. There are knights raising cups, toasting to each other. They're celebrating a friendship. They're celebrating some victory, some win, or just sharing, coming together, just talking, yelling, supporting each other. So I feel that either you are in the spirit of community, coming together, celebrating something, or just doing something together, or you need to do this. Maybe you are just too much in your house or in the protective energy, taking care of people because we have that benevolent bull for you. So looking after people, I feel that you might be collaborating with other people, or you need to, or you will be in the future. So this is going to bring a lot of happiness to you, Scorpio. It'll make you feel really good because these people are sharing, it looks like they understand each other, they're able to share anything with each other. So, you're celebrating people that are authentic, that are your soul ties. Some of you could be celebrating wins at your work or wins in your personal life. Could be health. You recovered from health and now you're celebrating with your friends and family. It could be that you're coming out of some kind of project that you've been working on for so long, and now it's time to celebrate the release of it. And the project is doing well accepted, and you work so hard. So it's now time to raise a toast to that. Because 3 is a very powerful Trinity number, right? It's the beginning, it's the middle and end. That's how we celebrate the number 3, mind, body, spirit. So, and especially when the 3 or more people that come together, it creates that energy of, sharing, having a community kind of a vibe. It increases your happiness quotient. It increases your healing when you share with each other what you're going through, what you have fun together, and things like that. This could be that, this also reminds me of sport events. Then stadiums are full of people. They come together and they watch games and they celebrate victories together, right? So that's a 3 of Cups moment. Of course, it's on a global scale, but it's the energy of people coming together for a shared cause and celebrating wins. Now, currently, Pluto is working in your favor, helping you to shift up things, to transform things. For some of you, this could be like you could be organizing parties or events or dinners, for community, for your family or for your friends, just to have a good time, to unbind. Or you might be collaborating with people on some creative projects, like in your community or in your office, just sharing that common passion and just enjoying every bit of it. This could also be maybe that you are, having some spiritual meditation practices as a group, or some spiritual practices, or you're attending spiritual gatherings or retreats or something like that. But it's all about, connecting socially with people so that, you feel good and belonged and things like that. So these energies are general. So please let me know how these energies are playing out in your life or around you, Scorpios. It helps me connect better with the tribe here at Amaranth, and hope you enjoyed your messages. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.